Alright, this video is going to be about my MEPS experience in San Jose, California, yesterday. Um, I left my hometown of Fresno, California, um, about 1:40 in the morning, and we got to MEPS around 5:15 or so. They don't open until 5:30 or 6, I'm not sure. But we waited until the bus that carried the folks who came the day before and stayed in the hotel. We waited for that bus to get there, and then we got out of our van into the freezing cold of San Jose, and got in the lines. There's a couple sergeants out there, and they're going to tell you to get in lines. Shippers, full inspections, full physical, inspects, and then something else. It's pretty easy. Just do what you gotta do. Get in the line. Don't talk. Just do it. Once you go in, the first thing you're gonna do is take about 6 steps and go through a metal detector. You have to take out all jewelry, all of it. If you have earrings in, that's the only thing they'll allow for girls. If you're a guy and you have earrings in, take them out. I had my nose ring in, not this one, but like a stud, and I ended up losing it by the end of the day because I took it out while we were in line. I put it in my jeans pocket. By the end of the day, it was gone. So don't bring jewelry with you. Take it out and make sure you take it out. Put it in your bag. Don't bring your bag with you unless you absolutely need it. You just have to put it in a cubby, which is the next thing you do. You're instructed to put any bags, sweaters, anything like that in the cubby. For me, they didn't say put your sweaters in the cubby. I put my sweater on and then walked over to my liaison office, which is divided up by the branch of the military you want to go into. So for me, it was Army, but they had Air Force, National Guard, Marines, Coast Guard, Air Force. I think I already said that. Navy. They had everything. So you'll get into lines outside your liaison door. And I had put my sweater on. There was a sergeant watching me put my sweater on. And then right after I put everything back in my pockets, she came up to me and she's like, you'd have to take the sweater off and put it in the cubby. So save yourself that time. Don't take a sweater. Wear a long sleeve shirt because it's cold as hell. Because you can't have a sweater. No jewelry. Take it all off. Leave it. Do not carry it on you. You will lose it. You need your social security card and your ID on you at all times, so do not put that in your bag in the cubby. Keep it in your pocket, keep it in your hand, whatever you have to do. If you wear glasses or contacts, I'd advise going and getting glasses. If you have contacts and glasses, bring them both. If you wear your contacts, bring your contacts case. You're going to want to take them out and wear your glasses during the vision test. It's so much easier. If you are wearing your contacts and you don't have your contacts case, they will give you a little cup. There is no solution. You cannot go get water. You just put them in the cup and they dry out and you're screwed. So either don't wear your contacts or bring your case. So that's all you need, really. And then your social and your ID. After you get your liaison, all of your paperwork that your recruiter gave you in a folder, your liaison will give you back papers and tell you to take it to the front desk. Well, on your way to the front desk in San Jose, there's a row of chairs. There's like 3 or 4 rows of chairs, and you are told by a sergeant to sit down in that chair. It does not matter that your liaison said go to the front desk. You will sit in that chair, and you will not ask questions. You will be told at some point to go and wait in the line to the front desk. If you cross the yellow duct tape that's on the floor, you will get yelled at, okay? If you get in line when you're not supposed to, you'll get yelled at. If you ask questions, you will be told to sit down, okay? So don't try to tell the sergeant that's going to tell you to sit down. Don't try to be like, no, my liaison said get in this line, or my liaison said do this, or my recruiter said to do this, or whatever. my second cousin twice removed told me I have to do this, this, and this. Don't say anything, but yes, sir, and have a seat. Sit where he tells you to sit. Don't be like, oh, hey, I know her or I know him. I'm going to sit next to them. Don't do that. Just sit down. I'm telling you, it'll make your life easier. Those sergeants put up with a lot of shit and they don't need it. Once you sit in the chairs, it's a hurry up and wait process, especially from your liaison to the front desk in that first hour of being there. It's a lot of hurry up and wait. Okay. Once you get to the front desk, you're going to give them the papers that your liaison gave you, and then they're going to tell you to report back to your liaison, give them a paper, and then go to medical, which is going to be from your liaison. And some people didn't have to go back to the liaison. Some people just went down to medical, and some people did. So if you're going back to your liaison, coming out of the liaison office, you're going to turn right immediately when you see the rows of chairs, and there's the line for medical. If you are coming from the front desk straight to medical, then you're going to go down past the rows of chairs and turn left. In medical, you're going to check in. You're going to need your fingerprint. So you're going to sign in to medical, and they're going to have you do hearing, vision, urinalysis, blood tests, and then guys and girls will split up, and you'll do your duck walk, little minor exercises, and then a vaginal exam. Girls, don't freak out. It's not that bad. Have no shame. You during your analysis, you will have to pee in front of someone. Lighten up. Everyone has to do it. Everyone. Think of the thousands of people who've done it already. You are not the only one. Think about how many people that this person is. Okay, it's a girl watching a girl pee. It's a guy watching a guy pee. Please wash your hands afterwards. I laughed so hard because one of the guys was about to walk out of the restroom and he didn't wash his hands. And his sergeant that watched him pee was like, what, you like dick fingers? And he had to go wash his hands again. Or wash his hands, because he didn't in the first place. And they're pretty loud about it, so you will be called out, and it will be embarrassing. So just wash your hands. Come on. Be clean, because if you don't wash your hands, it's gross. So. After medical, also during medical, you sign all of your papers saying, have you ever been in the ER? Have you ever been a patient in the hospital for overnight stay? Have you ever had asthma? Have you ever broke a bone? All that kind of stuff. There's about 200 questions. You answer all of them. If you mess up, you cross through it, initial and date. They give you all that information. You also take a breathalyzer while you're in there. It's quick if you have the mindset that you're going to be here for X amount of hours being at least 12. Just know it'll go by a little bit quicker. If you think, okay, I'm going to be waiting here for an hour, and then you end up waiting for 20 minutes, it's not as bad as you have expected, so it makes your process easier on you. It is very exhausting to go through MEPS and morning you now. Sleep as much as you can the day before. I pulled a 39-hour no sleep window, and I'm pretty miserable right now. So sleep and eat. I actually have lost all appetite because I was so nervous for all this. Exhausted. So I had a taquito for dinner today. I didn't eat my lunch at MEPS. I drank a bottle of water for lunch. And I'm fine. I mean, I feel fine, but I'm still I'm trying to adjust still to eat normally because I can't right now. I'm still So I'm going to make a more detailed video for medical because otherwise I'll talk for 45 minutes. So once you're done with medical, you'll check out and you will go to the front desk. You'll give them your medical packet and they'll give you processing papers. that you will take to your liaison, and you will pick your job at that time. If you haven't already picked your job, like I did, I reserved my job about a week after I took my ASVAB with my recruiter in that office. Saves you about an hour. So if you can do that, I recommend it. If you are taking your ASVAB the day before you go through processing at MEPS, your process is going to go a little bit slower. What's going to happen is you're going to be told these jobs are available for you. These jobs are, whatever. And then your liaison will ask you what kind of job you want, what you don't want, kind of get to know what you're looking for. And if your dream job is EOD and you didn't score high enough, that's not going to be on your list. Sorry, it sucks. You don't have time to mope. It's go, 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 go. You want to get your shit done and get over it. Be done. So, kind of know ahead of time, like your top 10 jobs that you would do. And if one of those isn't on your list, then it'll slow down your process, but it sucks. But, if you have like a top 10, I'm pretty sure you could get one of the top 10. For me, after I crossed out every job that I absolutely would not do, I had about 32 jobs left. So it's not that I wouldn't be miserable with any of those jobs that I had. My job that I now have, because I swore in yesterday, I am a 74 Delta, which is a chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear specialist. I'm going to link the video that sold that job to me and also the video that explains what that job is down below. And it's interesting because what I wanted to do is be a food specialist or a nutritional care specialist. But when I was in my recruiter's office, he showed me the video because that was available for me. So he showed me the video for 74 Delta, and I was like, that sounds interesting. Nobody really thinks they're going to be a CBRN specialist when they're 6 years old, so it's kind of one of those things that you're like, oh, hey, that would be kind of fun. So I did that. Anyways, after you pick your job, you're going to be given a couple more pieces of paper to take to the front desk. Once you do that, you'll be told to go to processing, which is from the front desk, you're going to turn to your right, and you're going to go straight down the hall and then turn left. There's a couple rows of chairs in there, and you will sit and wait your turn. Once it's your turn, you'll be fingerprinted officially for the FBI. You do thumb, 4, and then each finger individually on each hand. That's not fun. But then you'll sign a couple more papers. Then they'll tell you, go to your liaison, turn in this paper. The liaison will tell you to go to the front desk and turn in this paper. The front desk will tell you to go to, if you're in San Jose, and if you're in San Jose only, the front desk will then tell you to either wait in the chairs for the next oath of enlistment ceremony, or you will be told to go to room 119, which is, again, turn right, go all the way down, and before you turn left to go to processing, there's a door, it says 119. You open that door, you walk in, you sit down. So at that point, that is what I did. It was about 4:45. I waited in room 119 for about 35 minutes. 7 more people walked in. So I was one of 8 that did the oath of enlistment that day. In my group, there was 74 of us and only 8 of us passed. I was quite surprised. But that's that. The oath of enlistment is pretty simple. I, Andrea Barnett, do solemnly swear, blah, 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 blah. I don't have it memorized. It's in the book that they gave me. But after your oath of enlistment, you will go back to your liaison. You will give them a copy of your contract. Rather, they'll make a copy of your contract that you signed with the MEPS director, the head honcho of your MEPS station. And then they will give you this book, Guide for Future Soldiers and Their Families, which is a pretty cool book. It's got the oath of enlistment in it. It kind of gets you an idea of basic training, graduation, AIT, training, getting physically fit before basic, and that stuff. They'll give you a couple car decals that say proud parent of a soldier. the Army logo on it. They'll give you a Soldier's Creed poster. Looks like that. And they give you a couple more Go Army stickers, as if I don't have enough of those. This is my Army binder. Pictures of me on the back. And then they will also give you this book here. It's an Army Pocket Physical Training Guide. This is going to be my best friend for the next 10 months. It's got workout things in it. Gives you a little, this is what this workout is, this is what it does, here's how you do it, all throughout the book. So pretty cool, and it's small, fits in my hand. So that's that. That's pretty much the end of my MEPS experience. Don't forget the things that you put in the cubby. If you had bags, sweaters, your phone, jewelry, whatever you put in the cubbies, don't forget it. I mean, so many people forgot their stuff. I was one of the last people to leave other than staff, and there was at least 20 people's worth of things in those cubbies that wasn't there when we first got there. So grab your things, and then you're going to check out the name tag that your liaison gives you in the very beginning. You're going to give back to the lady at the front desk. She's going to shred it because it's got part of your social on it and all of that. It's linked to all of your paperwork, so they don't want anyone to get a hold of that. You have to give it back. You cannot keep it. They'll shred it, and then you're done. You can leave and go home. For me, it was a very long day, and I was up for a total of 52 hours. At the end of my MEPS experience, once I got back in my front door, I wanted to go to sleep, but I knew that I had to shower because I had school the next morning. When my alarm went off at 7 o'clock, I was not having it. So, know what you're getting into. Congratulations on choosing to join the military. And, oh, don't wear a white shirt or a low-cut shirt. Trust me. Don't do it. Wear comfortable shoes and eat a good breakfast. Don't drink coffee or energy drinks. It'll mess with, not necessarily mess up, but it will mess with your blood tests, your blood pressure check, and your urinalysis. So, trust me on that. Yeah. Congratulations on choosing to join the military.